Let's talk some Supergirl, shall we? New Supergirl trailer just came out. So, um, I didn't love it. I'm not encouraged by it. I have questions. But before we dig into those questions and concerns, let's actually throw this on screen and we're gonna take a look at it together and we will see what we think. So here we go. Here is our Supergirl trailer. We're gonna start it and take a look here. So immediately we see the star of Superman, Krypto, because that was not a Superman movie. That was a Krypto movie. So even though he didn't write or direct it. So I mean, we're picking up right where we left off when Supergirl called Superman a bitch at the end of his movie. We're just gonna piss right on Superman. We're gonna have the dog piss on him. Why are we tearing this man down in this universe? The DC universe is supposed to be built around Superman, and just tearing him down, and to the point that we have dogs pissing on him on a newspaper now. But let's see. Superman saves town from nuclear reactor explosion. So doing what Superman does, saving people. We're still going to piss on him. Supergirl here rescues cats. So she's doing something positive, I guess. But you'll quickly see that
most of it on the paper this time.
She's aiming low because she's a drunken bum. I really hope they're doing this to build up like an arc for her where she is kind of a loser, degenerate. Like right now, she's it seems from everything I've seen, and I've seen this trailer and I've seen other promotional material that it appears that they are writing this character for women who like Cardi B. Those kind of women don't go see superhero movies. They keep trying, but they don't show up. And then the men who read comic books, the men who like the early MCU movies, then they don't go. And then your movie loses money. So we'll see. Hopefully, if they're building that arc, they get to it quick. They're gonna have to do it quick. Early in this movie, she cannot have an extended arc. We want to see her doing the right thing here.
Hi, cars are out.
So this appears to be some sort of space bus here. So she must be off planet. She's not on Earth. And as we heard at the end of Superman, she likes to go to planets with red suns because she can get drunk there. She can't get drunk on Earth with the yellow sun. So I'm assuming she's off planet somewhere with a red sun, and she has lost the ability to fly. So it's the only reason I can imagine she's taking the space bus here.
Ride is clear.
And real quick, like I said, the James Gunn influence in this is very strong. I don't know if his writers and director are trying to appeal to him or if he had heavy notes, and that's what I'm thinking. He probably had heavy notes for them. That is a Star-Lord jacket. They're going for the Star-Lord look here, the whole persona.
23 will be the best year.
The renegade. Okay, so she's 23. Yeah, they're appealing to the party girl group here, the young 20s party girl who posts selfies half naked on Snapchat and on Instagram, and anything they show you, I'm so tired, and it's a picture of them with their ass up on the sink in the bathroom. That's who this writing appeals to, and those people are not going to go see this movie. So I don't know.
Let's be honest, babe. It's not a very high bar to clear.
She's talking to her dog. I get that. I've done that before.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Okay, and this appears to be her little sidekick here. Throughout the trailer, they appear to be together most of the time. So kind of felt like the little sidekick that Harley Quinn had in her movie that also did terrible. So
Die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
All right, and this scene, I mean, this looks like it was stolen straight from Guardians of the Galaxy. The Star-Lord jacket, a bunch of guns on him. I mean, they've done this same scene in every Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So James Gunn is likely forcing these guys to go back to the well. And they're off planet. And something happens here that I will address here.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
So this is not going to end well for you guys. She certainly appears to be off planet still. We know she can't fly. But she still doesn't seem too concerned by these guns. So her powers are diminishing, but you'd think there'd be some concern about her ability to fight off a room full of armed people. Apparently she doesn't have that concern, but and I'll tell you what, I like the Millie Alcock casting. I think she was great. She was really good in House of the Dragon. I thought it was a downgrade when they did the time jump and they switched to the other actress. I thought she did much better in the role. I mean, they had to for the time jump, but I thought she did a much better job than the current woman playing Rhaena Targaryen. But anyway, let's see where this goes.
For you guys.
Runs through all those guys. Not sure who that is.
On your planet of house life.
So that girl, so she's been with her and she's got that giant sword with her. Curious, I don't know who that is. Wish I could tell you. I'd be lying if I tried.
No.
Yeah, so she couldn't quite fly there. She tried, she glided a little bit.
Too.
But she can still do laser eyes, so she can't fly. The sun isn't around, but she still has the power to shoot lasers from her eyes. So I certainly hope this isn't plot armor where we're picking and choosing what we can and can't do with and without the power of Earth's yellow sun. So.
What Superman meant.
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
So what's Superman like? She says he sees the good in everyone and I see the truth. Man, what a hopeless thing to say. If this isn't something that they like get through in the first 30 minutes of the movie, and then she has that arc where she starts wanting to see the best in people and wanting to help people, they're going to lose people real quick. People don't want to see a super powered sad sack person for 2 hours. So, and talking bad about Superman still, please show that man some respect, please. He's been a beacon of hope for everyone since the inception of that comic. She certainly appears to be strong here. Still haven't seen her fly though. Only in theaters, June 26th, 2026. So they're going to have some problems there because that is going to be sandwiched in between, what do we have? Minions and Toy Story 5. So they're going to end up moving this movie. Supergirl is not going to be able to compete with those two movies, and those two movies will just gut the audience from this one. People aren't going to the theater anymore. They're not going. It can't support all three of those movies. And this is going to be the one that has to blink and change the date. I guarantee they will change the date on this. So, okay. So I ran it back because we missed the little spot where they showed Jason Momoa as Lobo. So, DC probably should have used him as Lobo to begin with, but they used him as Aquaman, and I don't like that. I think this is I think that they probably should have went with another actor for this because he was already Aquaman. And he did so many movies in it, and the movies did good. It's gonna be hard to see him as anybody else. I also think that they are using him as a Trojan horse to try and get women to come and see this movie because you can already see, like I said, this is geared toward 20-year-old drunken women who take selfies with their ass on the bathroom sink on Snapchat and Instagram and post those on. That's who this is written for. So they're going to have to hope that Jason Momoa brings some women out. I don't know if he can anymore. I don't know if those days are over. That was the Aquaman stuff. That was at the peak of his Game of Thrones fame. He was coming off that. I don't know if he's going to be able to turn the tide for this one. But we'll see. This is a lot like when they sandwiched Captain Marvel between Infinity War and Endgame. That was not a good movie. Captain Marvel was not a good movie, but they told you, they said, you have to see this movie for Endgame to make sense. So everybody went to go see it. Ended up being a lie. You didn't need that movie. And then when Captain Marvel smoked $1 billion out of the audience, they said this is a huge hit. And then nobody wanted any more of Carol Danvers. Nobody wanted her. She got demoted from her own movie. It wasn't Captain Marvel 2. It was the Marvels. They had to put her on a team, and nobody went and saw it, and it was terrible. So I think that's what they're trying to do here. They're trying to put some bait out there to get some people to come to the theater because they know that they don't have anything with this movie. So I don't know. And on to our next point of reference. I talked about it earlier, how they were just disrespectful to Superman at the end of his own movie, which carried over into this. So let's take a look. Let's see.
Sir, I think your cousin has returned.
We'll get a quick reminder that his drunken cousin shows up.
What the hell, dude?
So she's there to pick up Crypto. This was a Crypto movie again. I don't know how many times I could say it. He
Okay, well, this is why he has behavioral issues.
Superman was Crypto's sidekick in that movie.
It's not healthy, is it?
Come on.
Here it comes.
Thanks for watching him, bitch.
The disrespect.
Why
do that?
Other planets with red suns.
Oh,
There you go.
Because
He likes
of
to
our
party on other
metabolism,
planets.
you can't get drunk on a planet with a yellow sun.
Mhm.
if I had any emotional capacity whatsoever, I'd be
Be concerned about her partying. So yeah, she goes off planet to get drunk. She calls Superman a bitch. Not only that, we have another disappointing thing they did. Let me bring it up here. So the other disrespectful thing they've done is, Superman's catchphrase since forever has been truth, justice, in the American way. But you can see here, they've changed it to truth, justice, and whatever. I don't know why you do that. We are so pushing such an anti-American message these days, and this is just more of it. People don't like this anymore. Just don't even put that on the poster if you're not going to put the actual catchphrase. I don't know. I don't like how things get stripped down like that. It's disappointing. The American way is a beautiful thing. So everybody wants to come here. I think it's time we admit that. People don't want to though. But they vandalized it right there. Her and her Star-Lord jacket, and she looks cool. She looks great in the costume, but they have it covered with the Star-Lord jacket. I don't know. I actually the disrespect of Superman is troublesome for me, and the more I think about it, the more I think about the Flash movie. We had Sasha Kaye play Supergirl in that movie, and she actually cared about her cousin. Let me actually show you that little clip that I'm talking about. Let me bring that up. So this is the clip I'm talking about. She also looks great in the costume. I didn't love the hair, but she is a stunning woman, my Lord. So let's start this. This is just the care that I wanted to see from her about her cousin instead of the disrespect we're getting in this current version of Supergirl.
Krypton is gone, Zod.
Your uncle. Your
This is from the Flash movie, which was terrible, by the way. It's a terrible
the
movie.
key
Don't watch it
to Krypton's rebirth
if you haven't seen it already.
inside a Kryptonian child. All the genetic material needed to start again. Coded inside the DNA, then sent
As
to
we know,
Earth
Superman was
in
sent
an
to Earth
escape pod.
He's not
in
here.
an escape
You
pod,
have failed.
and Zod was trying to find him in Man
found
of
him.
Steel. There you go. And Zod has found. They
We
said they
intercepted
found
his
him.
pod. But your cousin was not the one we needed.
Did not have what they needed, so they changed
You
this.
are the one.
In this timeline,
Zor-El.
it was different.
It
And
is
Kara
your
Zor-El, Supergirl,
We must
had the
harvest
DNA with
What
her.
did you do to Kal-El?
your sacrifice. That
So
will
she wants
allow
answers. She wants to know what happened to her cousin.
to live again.
She's not here calling him a bitch.
The infant did not survive.
Mm-hmm. Fury, because he did something to her cousin. That's what I want. That's what I want. I didn't want dog pissing on Superman, calling Superman a bitch, showing up to his place drunk. I didn't want that. So, but closing thoughts. Let's do that. So anyway, like I said, closing thoughts. It doesn't seem very encouraging. The trailer, it looks like it's definitely going against brand, going for a crowd that won't watch it. I'm hoping that they have some more trailers that show that little sad sack degenerate 2025 drunken woman trope is quickly changed and she becomes more positive and helpful. I doubt it. I do think that they're hoping Jason Momoa brings a lot of women out, which I doubt is going to happen. I don't know. I think this one will probably bomb, and it's going to be back to back for them. Superman's going to be terrible. This one's going to be terrible because Superman lost money. They'll try and tell you it didn't. It did. Yeah, I think they got another dud here. So people will probably be mad at me thinking that, but we'll go from there. We'll see. Come back when it's all said and done. Come talk smack. If I'm wrong, please do. If I'm right, throw me a thumbs up, something. I don't know. We'll see, but we'll go from there. I will see you all in the next one.